Welcome back, LayerX Bulls, to the official LayerX YouTube channel. As I'm sure many of you will know, we've had a massive month for the LayerX ecosystem with the evolution of the Bepro network platform, as well as the kickstart to the new event happening within the new and improved Bepro network platform, the Hackfest. And somewhere later on in the video, I also have an exciting surprise for you, where you can find out exactly how you, as a Bepro holder, can earn some sweet TAIKAI. So, I'm your host, the Constar, and let's jump straight into October's edition of the Rapid Fire News Roundup series. I'd like to happily announce that both the Bepro network platform and the TAIKAI platform have been listed on the Magic Store. For those of you that are unfamiliar with the Magic Store, it is just essentially a Web3 based app store. Those of you who are more active community members may remember that this listing required a sort of community validation on the Magic Store. The team would like to thank you all for pulling through and leaving upvotes and good comment about both the products on the Magic Store, because we have now been officially validated and listed on there. To add to this, the team has also mentioned that there is a sort of reward system that can be implemented to these listings on the Magic Store itself, where people can earn some rewards on the Magic Store by interacting with the individual products. However, nothing is set in stone, and the team is currently just discussing with the Magic Store team whether or not this is something they would like to pursue. With that being said, we've also seen the release of a massive update to the TAIKAI platform, version 3.9, where we've seen the implementation of new features such as the pop NFT functionalities being enabled for private hackathons, as well as the feedback form being implemented for participants of the hackathons. But to keep this video short and sweet, we won't go too in depth into every feature that has been added in this massive update. If you would like to learn more about this update to the TAIKAI platform, then please head on over to the description, where you'll find a blog post detailing all of the great things that have been added to our beloved TAIKAI platform. But it's not just an update that we've seen to the TAIKAI platform. We've also seen the completion of 5 new hackathons in the month of October. We spoke about some of them in last month's edition of the Rapid Fire News Roundup series. But one of the things I'd like to draw your attention to with these great hackathons is that many of them have been completed in partnership with the team over at NEAR. Many of you will already be very familiar with the NEAR protocol team. And it's fantastic to see that we have been able to keep a very tight business relationship with the team over at NEAR, as it is reassuring to see that the LayerX team is not only able to make but maintain positive business relations with the organizations that are responsible for being the foundation of many giant crypto ecosystems. Sticking with that theme, we also seen the completion of the Bitfinity hackathon at ETH Milan, which was a hackathon in partnership with the project Internet Computer. Once again, a foundational layer ecosystem project. Having these business relationships with these sort of projects is crucial for the sustainable growth of the LayerX ecosystem, and I'm sure we'll see partnerships with many more projects to come. Now, not only have we seen this massive update to the TAIKAI platform, in the month of October, we also saw the release of one of, if not the biggest evolutions of the Bepro network platform that we have seen to date, with the release of the new task marketplace and the pivot from a dev-centric bounty marketplace to this mass market task marketplace strategy. We have set the Bepro network platform for a trajectory of adoption that we've never seen before. We have pivoted the Bepro network platform from these development style bounties into a new and improved task system that encompasses almost all forms of online work. Now, with this evolution of the Bepro network platform, everyone with expertise from all sectors of the market can earn money through the Bepro network platform. With this new system, you can set tasks with almost any requirements, whether that be marketing, video editing, design. The possibilities are endless. And to complement the release of this new and improved task system, the LayerX team has also organized and launched a Hackfest happening right now within the Bepro network platform itself, where the LayerX team and their partners are hosting a wide range of different tasks requiring many different skill sets in order to give you an opportunity to finally get involved and get hands-on experience with the Bepro network platform. This event will be running all the way up until the end of November, so there's plenty of time for you to get involved. And as we make our way further into the month of November, you can expect to see plenty of new tasks from not just the LayerX team itself, but some of their ecosystem partners. But more on that later on in the video. You can see if we head on over to the Bepro network platform and head on over to the Marketplaces tab and take a little look at the open marketplace, you will see that there is a wide range of tasks to be completed. From design to video editing to translation, if you'd like to make money online, then the Hackfest is the place to do it. And in the spirit of the Hackfest, I even ran my own community thumbnail task, so that some of you LayerX bulls had the opportunity to earn some Bepro from yours truly. And you can expect more from me in the future as well. It was really important that the community had gotten as involved as it has with this Hackfest so far, as it really does solidify that this pivot to the new task marketplace system was the right move from the LayerX team. Everyone from all areas of the market can now interact with the Bepro Network platform. To go along with this Hackfest, we've also seen within the Zeely platform a promotional event where users that both promote and get hands-on experience with the Bepro Network platform can earn their very own Hackfest edition of the MX NFT line, as well as a chance to earn $50 in Bepro. If you like the sound of that, head on over to the description where you can find out more about this Zeely event. With all that being said, as this was a very big transition of the Bepro Network platform, many of you community members had a lot of questions regarding this aforementioned update to the Bepro Network platform, as well as the future for the Bepro Network platform going forward. During the last community call in the official LayerX Discord channel, join it if you haven't, the team took the liberty of addressing all of your questions surrounding the new and improved task marketplace, as well as some of your more broader ecosystem questions. But before we jump into the community questions, the LayerX team has a question for you. As you can see here, during the community call, both our CEO and our head of marketing showed off some of their LayerX ecosystem merch, and I know many of you have been eager to get your hands on some of this merchandise. So the team over at LayerX was wondering if you, the LayerX bulls, would be interested in an official merch store where you could buy some of this merch using Bepro. If you have been dying to get your hands on some of this LayerX merch, then now is your chance. You guys need to flood the LayerX team demanding this new merch store, because this is finally your opportunity to get your hands on some of that sweet LayerX merch. I personally would love to see a promotion like this, and one of the things that I would really like to see in this merch store, if it did happen, is that there would be some special items within the merch store that would only be available to be purchased to those with special NFTs. This would be a perfect way to reward the more active ecosystem participants. It would be an amazing incentive to get people involved in the LayerX ecosystem. Maybe even a promotional task in the new and improved open marketplace on the Bepro Network platform. But that's just my take on it. So let's jump into the community AMA. Question 1. What were the main changes with this new and improved task marketplace? Well, we've already discussed a lot of the main points about the new and improved task marketplace. But one thing I would like to draw your attention to is that the old product had a mandatory requirement that the users had to use GitHub in order to interact with the Bepro Network product and to create and submit the old bounties. And this caused a lot of product frictions with not just community users, but with official organizations as well. With the old system, if an organization wanted to launch their own tasks or their own task marketplace, then they would need to embed our GitHub bot into their repositories or files. Obviously, whilst our GitHub bot had no malicious intent behind it, I'm sure you can understand that this was a big security risk for these organizations looking to use the Bepro Network platform. It could be an instant red flag for those organizations looking to use the Bepro Network platform. With this new and improved system, this is no longer the case. No longer do you need to embed the GitHub bot into your repositories. You can simply come to the Bepro Network platform and get started straight away. This makes it far easier for the LayerX team to close some of these new exciting deals with these big and upcoming organizations within the space. Question 2. What were the main factors that influenced the pivot from the dev-centric platform into this new and improved task marketplace? The main thing that influenced this pivot was that the LayerX team identified that they were missing out on a massive opportunity within the market. Why would we limit the Bepro Network platform to just developers when we can include almost everyone within the space? By transitioning the Bepro Network platform into a task-based marketplace and including all forms of online work, we have just taken the adoptability of the Bepro Network platform to the next level. We have put the Bepro Network platform on an upwards trajectory of adoption that previously was not able to be attained with the old bounty system. Now, both you and I can now get involved with the Bepro Network platform and use it to make money online. If you and I are able to do it, then you can imagine just how powerful a tool like this could be for these massive organizations. And to add to this, those of you who are already familiar with online work may be able to make the connection that traditionally the word bounties is more associated with developers as well as bug bounty programs. Now, this is completely understandable, and this exactly outlines one of the primary reasons why that we've shifted from calling them bounties into tasks, as the word tasks is a much more inclusive term and gives the sense anyone can get involved and use the Bepro Network platform to make money online. Moving on to question 3. What is the main objective of the Hackfest? Whilst the Hackfest is the perfect way to get the community involved in getting hands-on experience with the new and improved Bepro Network platform and to test out this new system, the Hackfest is a celebration of this evolution of the Bepro Network platform. This is such an important update to the Bepro Network product and will make a massive impact of the future of not just the Bepro Network platform, but the entire LayerX ecosystem as a whole. This Hackfest was originally teased many moons ago of one of the first community calls in the official LayerX Discord, where the team had teased that they had plans to run a bounty festival within the Bepro Network platform. And the reason why I brought this up is because it's so important that you pay attention to all of the things that the LayerX team says that they are going to do, because if the LayerX team says that they're going to do something, then they mean it. Just because you haven't had any updates about one of these initiatives that the team is going to run does not mean that these plans have been scrapped. They are just waiting for the perfect time to release these events to the community. So now is your time to get involved with the Bepro Network platform, as it is literally for anyone. If you'd like to make money online, then head on over to the Bepro Network platform and get involved with this community hackfest. Swiftly moving on. From the team's perspective, how was the reactions of the community and the new users of the new and improved task marketplace compared to your expectations? To put it lightly, their expectations were blown out of the water and their minds were blown. As each day passes, they are getting more and more users within the Bepro Network platform, and they have so many people asking about how they can get involved in these new and improved task marketplaces. We have celebrated hitting 200 protocol members, which is a huge milestone for the growth of the protocol, and we are quickly cementing ourselves as the biggest Web3-based task marketplace in the space. But as I'm sure many of you will know, the LayerX team like to set the goals high, and we don't want to stop at just Web3. Whilst it is easier to conquer the Web3 world, the team are also striving to conquer the Web2 world as well. And as many of you will know, the LayerX team have the connections in the space to do just that. This is the beauty of the LayerX ecosystem, having such a diverse set of products. But to go along with the growth of the user base of the Bepro Network platform, the LayerX team is currently in talks with their ecosystem partners to get them to launch some new tasks during the Hackfest. So stay tuned for more information around that. The next question ties in perfectly with their ecosystem clients. And the question is as follows. Have your ecosystem clients shown interest in the new and improved Bepro Network platform? The short answer is yes. However, we need to remember, we've only just launched this new and improved version of the Bepro Network platform. Organizations do not work as fast as the open market. The organizations take a little longer to get things finalized, but the team have said that some of their ecosystem partners will be using the product, and they're just finding the best way for them to get involved. I'm looking forward to see some of these new tasks being released during the rest of the Hackfest. But like we said before, the Web3 organizations are a lot easier to tackle at the moment, but the LayerX team is still very committed to onboarding some of their Web2 clients. That will be a huge moment for the Bepro Network platform. Moving on to question 6. Does the team believe that the new and improved task marketplace increase the potential of the Bepro token? I think the best way to answer this is to bring back some of the points that we've drilled home earlier on in the video. This new and improved task marketplace has opened the door to so much more adoption from many new sectors of the market. This means that a larger, more diverse selection of organizations can now use the Bepro Network platform. The more people that use the Bepro Network platform, the more Bepro that will be tied up in the ecosystem. The more organizations that use the Bepro Network platform, they will see an increased demand in workers using the Bepro Network platform. The more users, the more Bepro. That is the very simple answer of it. The team believes that we will see growth in the Bepro token organically within the Bepro token itself. The team made the observation that they have seen many other projects within the space try to build momentum for their token before having a mature product to go along with it. And this has typically ended up in them delivering their product during the worst phase of the market. While obviously there is no one-size-fits-all approach to creating a successful token, the team believes that this style does not match with the long-term plan of the LayerX ecosystem and the Bepro network platform, and that is why they have chosen to focus on building a professional and mature product during this phase of the market. But to touch on this organic growth, one of the primary ways that we could see organic growth in the Bepro token that coincides with more organizations using the Bepro network platform is the custom task marketplace framework, where organizations have to lock up an amount of Bepro in order to receive their own version of a task marketplace. So the team has made this observation and decided to raise the amount of Bepro needed to be locked in order to receive a custom marketplace. I'm sure you can understand how the more clients that use this functionality, the more Bepro that will be locked and that will be taken out of the circulating supply on the open market, potentially resulting in an increase in the token price. If you'd like to learn more about this custom task marketplace functionality, then soon on my channel, I will be releasing a full deep dive into this functionality, where I will demonstrate to you the true scope of the adoptability of this framework. And by the end of it, you will understand exactly why this functionality is going to catapult the Bepro token and the adoption of the Bepro network platform to the next level. So stay tuned for that. But let's go a little bit deeper. Let me show you a really genius example of the LayerX team using this custom task marketplace framework as a way to get organizations onboarded. The team are able to approach these organizations and receive a payment from them in either fiat currency or their own native token. Then the LayerX team will take this payment and then convert it into Bepro and lock it up for them, making the transition for these organizations to use the Bepro network platform as seamless as possible. There truly is an art to securing a deal, and this is a perfect way to convince these organizations to get on board. If we make the process as easy as we can for them, then the chance of them giving the Bepro network platform a try increases. The next few questions are more so related to actually working on these new tasks and playing an active role as a curator. So, how does curation within the networks actually work? Well, once a worker submits a task deliverable to one of their tasks on the Bepro network platform, it needs to be reviewed by a curator within the network to ensure the submission follows the guidelines of the task and is worthy of the reward. If you have the expertise to review a submission for one of these tasks, then you can go over to the Bepro network platform and you can earn a percentage of the task reward by reviewing the submission for the task creator so that they know that the submission is worthy of the reward. Once a curator has validated the submission, then they can create a proposal so that everyone can receive their rewards. The task owner receives their submission, and the task worker receives their beloved Bepro. But what if you go onto the Bepro network platform and you see that somebody is already working on a task? Does this mean that you can still also work on it? Well, of course you can. Just because somebody else is working on the task does not mean the task is closed. If you believe you could create a better submission than the person already working on the task, then feel free to start working and let the curators decide on which submission is worthy of the reward. On the open marketplace, there is a 7-day period after a curator creates a proposal. So if you see another worker has a proposal created of their work and you believe you can do better, then you can dispute this proposal within the Bepro network platform, letting them know that you believe that you could create a better submission, and then you can proceed to submit your work. If the curator believes that your submission was better, then you will receive the reward. If not, the original submission will receive that oh so sweet Bepro. And now I'm sure many of you, after hearing some of this information, may be interested about becoming a curator and are wondering what other benefits are there for curators. Well, besides earning a percentage of the allocated reward for reviewing a task, the team has also teased, similarly to how V2 rewards worked within the ecosystem upon the release of version 2 of the Bepro network protocol. Whilst the algorithm isn't decided yet, the team has stated there will be a much greater focus on active participation within the protocol so that people who are playing a more active role with submitting tasks and becoming a curator within the network, they should receive more rewards allocated to them upon the release of version 3 of the protocol. This makes so much more sense. In the original product, only developers could get involved within the Bepro network platform. However, with the evolution of the task-based marketplace, now everyone can get involved, and we should reward those who play an active role within the network. So if you like the sound of rewards, now's the time to get started. And now, as a nice surprise for all of you, in the most recent community call, the team teased upon the release of the eagerly anticipated TAIKAI white paper, they will also be detailing a way for you, the Bepro token holders, to be allocated some sweet TAIKAI. They did not give any more information regarding the exact specifics on just how you will earn this TAIKAI. However, I'm sure many of you will be very pleased to hear this, as this has been a common question brought up by many different community members. So, it is official. Bepro holders will be able to earn some TAIKAI. And now the final question is a good one. With all the stuff we've discussed in the video so far, what can we expect from Bepro going forward in the future? For those of us who followed the LayerX ecosystem for a long time, we know the LayerX team does not mess about. The momentum never stops. Currently, in the short term, the main focus is on improving the overall UI and user experience of the Bepro platform, as well as some minor bug fixing. It's very important that we build a strong foundation moving forward in the life cycle of the Bepro network platform. If we try to build a house on a bad foundation, then it will only come crumbling down later down the line. We're starting to reach product maturity for the Bepro network platform, and the team is becoming very happy of the state of the protocol, and the foundation is only getting stronger. Going forward, we've put the work in focusing on building the product. It's now time to build adoption. With this evolution of the product, we can now reach new audiences from areas of the market that we once weren't able to do so. The custom marketplaces is the key, and we can expect to see many organizations using this very feature in the months to come. Remember, Rome was not built in a day. These things take time. The team over at the LayerX ecosystem are not cutting any corners and aren't rushing anything. We need to make sure that we keep on this upward trajectory. And now that we've laid the strong groundworks for adoption, now's the time to pounce on these organizations. This is the easiest it's ever been for the LayerX team to onboard new clients into the Bepro network platform with the evolution of the task-based marketplaces, and we can expect to see some exciting news surrounding this in the future. Finally, the team has also stated that they have a very special surprise coming very soon, but for this month, considering they've already given us a lot of surprises, they decided to wait to give more details around the surprise for next month's community call. So, if you missed this one, make sure you join the official LayerX Discord and attend next month's community call. I know we covered a lot in this episode, and I'm sure a lot of you will have many different questions regarding some of this information. So please feel free to reach out to me and the official LayerX team on your preferred platform, whether that be in the comments of this video or one of the official social media groups, Telegram, Discord, Twitter. The choice is yours. And the final comment I'd like to leave you with, if you would like to make money online using the Bepro network platform, then the Hackfest is the perfect time to do it. There is already a wide array of tasks available for you to get involved in currently on the Bepro network platform. And as we go further into the month of November, you can expect to see some new exciting tasks being launched on the open marketplace. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been the Constar, and with that, I'll see you in the next one, LayerX Balls.